sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
than what it was before, you know what I mean?
You'll take more.